Hello everyone, my name is Kitetsu and welcome back to my channel. This feels great. It's time to talk about some Age of Sigmar rumours, and it's been so long since I've done this, but if there's a video that I like making more than a news video, it's definitely a rumour video. Now, obviously, as always, take it with a pinch of salt, it's a rumour, and this is all more or less circumstantial evidence, so whether this is actually happening or not, we don't know. But I got a message from someone this morning saying, yeah, beastmen are on the way, I've got a source from somewhere within Games Workshop, I can't tell you who, it has to remain confidential, and I can't actually give you the exact evidence, but beastmen are on the way. And he started pointing out a few things to me, and at first I was very skeptical, but the more I looked into it, the more I thought, actually, there could well be something here, so it's worth talking about. You know, I get rumours all the time, so it's not worth me reporting on the ones that have no real basis or evidence at all, but in this case, I definitely think it's worth discussing. So if you haven't seen this before, this is the Hammerhal Herald, and it's part of Warhammer community, and they put these fun little posters on here, and some people have been, like me, just enjoying reading them and thinking, oh yeah, they're quite funny, you know, whatever, they are what they are. Whereas other people are thinking, are they hinting at stuff within these posters, giving us little teasers about things that may be coming? And the first one that struck out to me was this one here, which says, know the difference, it could save your life. Goatmen, they're real. Bullmen, they're real. Birdmen, they're real. Ratmen, it's a preposterous rumour. That's obviously a joke on the fact that people have always said the Skaven don't exist and it's a rumour. You know, we've all heard that one before. But what I thought was interesting is that they started off talking about goatmen and bullmen, which obviously sounds like beastmen. Most people took that to just be a joke about Skaven, but nevertheless, that's one little piece of evidence here. But then we've just had this uploaded as well. Wanted. Suspicious goats. Dark looks, carnivorous diet, rambunctious behaviour, if I'm saying that right, that's a strange word. Strange chanting, walking as unto a human, elf, or dwarden. So now we've got yet another reference on this website to goats, and you could say, well, there's also links to all sorts of other things on here as well, so it doesn't necessarily mean that that's definitely going to happen. But if that's where the evidence sort of stopped, I wouldn't really bother making this video. As I'm sure you saw from the Warhammer Fest Europe event posting on the Warhammer community site, we only had two very brief mentions of Age of Sigmar. The first one was to do with changes coming to Shadespire, and the second one was to do with an endless spell. Now, when I saw this endless spell, I thought it's not really worth talking about because it seemed like the article was very much focused on 40k, and it was quite dismissive. It just sort of threw this in here. Even the Warhammer Underworld's Night Vault teaser literally showed us nothing new. It just said changes were coming, and then they just sort of threw this in here. And I thought, well, to be honest, if they're going to bring out some new endless spells, maybe they're just going to be some more realm-specific ones, so this could just be something from the realm of beasts, for example. That's what I thought. But they are telling us there's more on the way, and this is just a sneak peek of the things that are to come in the fall. But what they're emphasizing here is, who could this strange sorcery be for? So what they're saying there is, the faction that this comes from is important, or at least that's what I'm taking from this. But someone else sent me a message saying, look at the Gorgon inside profile. So this is a beastman figure, he's been out for quite a while, and they said take a look at the model, look at its head from the side and see what you think. So naturally I went straight on Games Workshop's website, I went to the 360 view, and this happens. It won't load. I've tried this on Edge, I've tried this on Chrome, I've even gone onto my phone and tried it and it freezes. That in itself seems a little bit suspicious when I think that all of the other ones work. So for example, if I just load up this guy as an example, load the 360, it's absolutely fine. It's literally just that one which has suddenly stopped working. Is that a complete coincidence and more of this circumstantial evidence? Almost certainly, but you never know. By the time you watch this, maybe it will be working again, but who knows? It's certainly strange. So anyway, I was looking at this guy, I was thinking, well, I need to try and find one of these that can actually spin so I can see it from the side. So I googled it, side profile, you know, made sense. So I found this one, and down here we have a side profile of the head. And basically, What you can't tell from the website looking at this picture is that this head is very much the same head as the one on the right. If I take that image, zoom in on the side profile there and flip it round with that excellent animation there, you can see that they are 100% the exact same thing. Like, look at this funny little S-shaped musculature here. It's there. The nostrils are in the same position. The funny head bulges on the ridge of the nose. Like, this is exactly the same. Even the teeth are in the same position, and it matches up exactly with the artwork you can find out there. So what that is telling us in a nutshell is that this 100% belongs to the Beastmen. So we've basically gone from people looking at these posters and thinking, well, does that mean we've just got a Beastmen warband on the way for Shadespire? Which in itself, I think that would be amazing, and I would definitely go out and buy that. And it is a realistic possibility that that's all this is teasing, if anything at all. But then on the flip side, it makes me think, why have they shown us a Beastman endless spell? And why are they making such a fuss over who do we think it's come from? And then they're putting all these goat and Beastmen posters and teasers up on this website. The interesting thing as well is that the Beastmen are well overdue an update. Some of these models are classics, but pretty much ancient by now, and I would really like to see them reboot the Beastmen. If any of you have been reading the novels of Age of Sigmar, which especially the ones that focus on the Realm of Life, the ones with the Hallowed Knights in going through Ghorgon, the Beastmen feature very, very prominently in the story, so they're very much part of the lore of Age of Sigmar. I think it just makes perfect sense that they would reboot them. To be honest, models like this, I have never really looked at them, but they're not that bad already. Put them on a round base and they'd already start to look pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we are about to get some Beastmen on the way? Do you think they're maybe going to be amalgamated in the Slaves to Darkness release that we think we're going to get? We're only about a week away from Nova, so there's a very strong chance that they could tease something like a Beastman reveal there. Do you think that's possible? If a Beastman release is on the way, is that something you'd be excited for? But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I've talked for more than enough time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you are new, and otherwise I will see you in the next video.